On the night of April 26, 1986, a disaster would happen that shook the entire world. A nuclear reactor would blow up, lifting a 1,000-ton lid and throwing it into the air like it was nothing. This incident is called Chernobyl. The time was 23:01 local time, when reactor 4 would blow up outside of a city called Pripyat. At the time, no one knew that the worst nuclear accident happened outside of people's homes. Not even the workers knew the reactor had blown up. The only ones who knew it had blown up was already dead. So, what happened? Well, it's quite hard to explain, but basically, the reactor had blown up because it was too hot, which is not exactly the truth. What really happened in depth was the personnel working that night was doing a test. They were testing if the reactor could power itself if there was a blackout for about a minute before the backup diesel generators turned on. To test this, they would have to run the reactor at half the power for half a day. Because of this, there would be a too high of a percentage of xenon, which is an element that absorbs neutrons. And for a fission reaction, you need neutrons splitting the uranium atom. Because of this, when they began the test, the efficiency went down to about 30 megawatts instead of 1000 megawatts. So to fix this, they pulled up almost all the control rods to bring the efficiency to 200 megawatts, which was condemned to be enough to do the test. This led to the efficiency combining with the burning of xenon, evaporating large amounts of water and heating up. This made the reactor overcritical, and they had to press the scram button, also known in Chernobyl as the AZ5 button. The scram button is only used in critical situations. The only thing the button does is pulling down all the control rods and securing the reactor. Why the AZ5 button was not good in the reactor was because on the tips of an RBMK 1000 reactor's control rods are made out of graphite, which actually reduces the amount of neutron loss. Less neutron loss means more neutrons, which means more fission reactions happening, which made more efficiency, the reactor going kaboom. The last reading was 30,000 megawatts, which is almost 10 times the regular